coming up.
Okay, then if I show you from Bukhari that Muhammad owned black slaves and sold black slaves, and then it says, according to Qadiyat and Ash-Shifa, he said, if anyone says that Muhammad is a black man, kill him. You're going to be okay with that? If I show you those hadiths?
Well, wait.
See, why is it inconsistency, man? You use one criterion to reject the Bible, but then the same criterion apply? Oh, well, why?
Yeah.
Watch what happens when Sam Shamoun teaches a Muslim man the truth about his so-called Prophet Muhammad. At the end of this video, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more.
Do you deny anything that Jesus said in the Quran?
No, I don't.
Even though it comes from Muhammad, 600 years removed from Jesus, and didn't know the eyewitnesses and didn't meet Jesus while he was on earth?
No, but this is what I'm saying.
No,
like,
but I mean, even though, right?
Yeah.
But even with, I'm just to finish the point, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, even someone like Bart Ehrman who's a skeptic, well, these are first century writings. No doubt about it. He doesn't believe Matthew wrote Matthew, Mark wrote Mark. He doesn't believe they're inspired. But he goes, as an historian, one certain thing I can tell you, these are first century accounts written within 40 to 60 years after Jesus' crucifixion.
Yeah.
So if these documents are in first century, when the generations eyewitnesses are still there, and you still question them, but then you're telling me I'm going to take a word of someone 600 years later who did not know the eyewitnesses.
No, but this is
why?
This is after 4 years of.
Yeah, but why?
Let me see. I think I left the church like 2015. But then this is like years of research on my own, and I came to the conclusion that they must have been corrupted, the Bible.
On what grounds?
I don't know. Like I couldn't believe the Noah split story.
But it's in the Quran, dude.
No. I'm talking about the children of Ham part. I couldn't believe that.
What does it say about the children of Ham?
You can't use that verse and say all the black people.
Can I give you $10 million? I'll give you $10 million if you show me in Genesis 9 where Ham was cursed.
He says he was
cursed. No, cursed be Canaan.
But that's not how historically it's been read.
Forget them. You're going by the Bible. You said you rejected the Bible.
No, but where
does it say cursed be Ham?
Oh no, but I'm just saying. It says. But I thought it said cursed be Ham.
No, cursed be Canaan. In Canaan, they were a race of Caucasians. They were not even black. Meaning their skin color. If you're going to go by their skin color historically, they were not black. So that's
the Canaan. I know, but that's historically.
Okay, but can I ask you a question? Do you believe the hadith?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then if I show you from Bukhari that Muhammad owned black slaves and sold black slaves, and then it says, according to Qadiyat and Ash-Shifa, he said, if anyone says that Muhammad is a black man, kill him. You're going to be okay with that? If I show you those hadiths? Those statements?
Well, wait.
See, why is it inconsistency, man? You use one criterion to reject the Bible, but then the same criterion applied? Oh, well, why?
Yeah.
Be consistent.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that was like, there's like other things. There's not like just like one.
Well, what about Muhammad saying, if someone says, I'm a black man, kill them?
Does it say that? Does it say that?
Yeah, sure.
Could I ask you something in advance? In all honesty, Victor, if he shows you that, will you be okay with it?
Or he sold black slaves and all that. You go okay with that?
I already know
will
that
you
part.
be okay with it?
Oh, you know that part?
Yeah.
No, the other part I was asking about.
And he bought black slaves? You know that?
Yeah, I know that.
Are you okay with it?
No, but some of them were, he was trading for the Muslims.
Oh, so you're okay though?
Yeah.
You're okay with it?
I mean, you can't even,
even though it makes the issue of the skin color says black, why even mention their skin color? Why even say black? Why not just say slaves?
Well, there was Afro, but
why say skin color?
I don't know, but that's what, but I'm just saying, you can't throw.
Does the Bible ever do that?
Yeah,
heard
does
of
it always say the black slaves or the white slaves?
The answer is no.
But they do define between Gentiles, but they do define between Gentiles and regular slaves, like regular. So with the Jewish slaves, you could free in 7 years.
But it doesn't
say.
The Gentiles, so it doesn't say anything about black slaves, though, does it?
It doesn't prefer, but it does differentiate ethnicity-wise.
But not just one particular race point.
Let me address that.
It's not about race either.
He's saying Gentiles. Okay, well let's go with the logic. The Gentiles that you're referring to sacrifice children to their gods and goddesses. The Gentiles that you're referring to committed bestiality, homosexuality. The Gentiles that you're referring to committed incest and worship gods and goddesses. The most humane thing that God could have done is have them enslaved by the Israelites to now have the moral restraint. Because now when the Israelites are controlling you, you can't go around murdering children and committing bestiality.
Now, what was this all?
Yeah, the Gentiles, of course, they were characterized by that. Human sacrifice was common across the
Oh,
world.
I know that. Yeah.
Okay, so
that's all over the world.
And then also they would have sexual orgies to appease their gods and goddesses. So the reason why God said you flee a Hebrew Israelite, not a Gentile, because part of the judgment is that this is their punishment for living such a decadent, hedonistic, immoral life. And that becomes a moral restraint because now you constrain that evil spreading like gangrene and destroying others. And it ends up actually protecting the children who otherwise could be sacrificed and killed for gods and goddesses. So let's see the broader picture, not just look at snippets. But still, even with that said, why would in the Quran in chapter 4 verse 24 allow Muslims, when they attack, let's say, Jews and Christians, and take married women captive, it says then you can have sex with them? Why? What's their crime? They're not idolaters. They don't commit bestiality. They don't commit homosexuality.
But the Bible says the same thing.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You want me to show you? No.
No, when the armies were marching into the promised land.
I'm giving you the verse.
And they what was those?
Deuteronomy 21:10 and 14. I'm telling you, no, it doesn't. Deuteronomy 21:10 and 14 says, if you find a captive woman, you find her attractive, you give her a month to mourn. She is to shave her head, right? And give her a month to mourn the death of her loved ones. Make sure she changes her clothes of captivity. Then afterwards, you marry her. And if there's something you dislike, you divorce her and send her off. You cannot sell her because you've humiliated her. That's not in the Quran. The Quran says if a married woman's taken captive, you can have sex with her and sell her even if her husband's alive. You're comparing apples and pineapples.
No.
That's chapter 4, verse 24. You want me to read it for you?
Wait.
So which is more humane?
You know what groups I'm talking about? The ones
There
where
isn't. I'm telling you.
They're going into the
And there
promised
isn't
land.
there. Nowhere does it say you take a woman captive who's married
But
and you
that was
ravish
all
her.
the virgins though. They kept all the virgins.
No, you're my friend.
No,
Numbers
wait.
31, 15, 18. You're taken out of that context too.
Read the Bible. You got the Bible?
I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Numbers 31, 15, 18, which you misquoted again. I know what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the context of that?
Wait.
I gave you the context of the Quran, which you didn't.
I
address.
think it has something to do with the past.
No, it had nothing to do with the past.
Yeah.
It had to do with a group of women. This is I'm giving you the context. Numbers 25, Numbers 31. A group of Moabite and Midianite women enticed Israelite men to have orgies with them and worship of Baal. God said, wipe them out, but spare the virgins, because the virgins were not culpable. They did not entice the men to commit orgies.
But what about the virgin boys?
Okay, now let's go with that.
What about if there was like a 6-year-old boy?
Very easy.
And a 10-year-old? Yeah.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
You want to answer? Even though you skirted 424 notice, you still didn't answer.
What's 424? I don't even know what it says.
Let me get you the Quran.
Sam, I brought up the Hadith if you want to look at it.
Yeah, you can. Let me show.
Wait, what book is it from?
Ibn Musa.
I don't know if I should.
What book is it from?
Yeah, when they last
From the top right here.
There's a source. The reason why I pulled away because he said 3. It's playing for the camera, so I don't want to give it.
Ibn Musa. I never heard that one.
Yeah, well, you won't hear it.
What book is it from, though? You have to
Yeah, it's from Chef. It's Ash-Shifa, Kadiyat Ash-Shifa.
Yeah, I would have to look that up.
Okay,
See
here.
if it's true or not.
Now, this is the verse I kept mentioning, but you kept running into the Bible. Also, prohibited to you are what? Read it.
Oh wait, there's nothing wrong with this.
The read
And
it, man.
also prohibited to you are married women,
Except
those your right hand
there's nothing wrong with that?
This,
Let's ask the woman if there's nothing wrong with that. Woman, this Muslim man attacks you, you're married. The Quran
Wait.
says that you're married, he can still have sex with you and sell you off. Nothing wrong with that? No, you sure you won't be okay with it? Sucks being you. Quran says he can do it. Read it.
Wait. Let me read the whole.
Yeah, read it, please.
Wait.
It doesn't change the context. Conveniently, now for this you want context. I like that.
Wait. Prohibited to you are your. See, like this makes sense. Your mother's sisters. Or not?
Yeah, keep reading.
Your sisters.
And that doesn't explain away that part. Keep reading. Doesn't explain away that part. Now read 24. You jumped there.
Well,
What
I'm reading
in the
it.
context?
Wait.
Oh
So
my
if
goodness,
I have a servant,
Well,
wait, this
it's
is
not a
just.
servant. If
This
you
is
take
just.
someone captive who's married, you can have sex with them.
Wait. So if we this is just.
It is
So I've been
just?
reading about this.
Just, ladies.
This is
If
just.
he takes you captive, you're married, he can have sex with you. It's just. You heard it, right? From
This
Moses'
is
mouth.
and
And
just.
this is not abrogated. This is still binding.
Wait,
today.
this is just. You know
So be
why?
careful this guy comes to your area.
You know why? Because
It's just to do that?
in American slavery, we saw how
What's that got to do with this?
American
book that's
slavery-
from God?
no. This is the way. In American slavery, we saw that the they had the people would have sex with the slaves,
We're not
but the
talking
kids
about
would
that.
still be slaves
But you're not
and
talking
sold
about,
off.
you're not, see, you're changing subject.
But if the same,
No, read
but
it.
you're,
Married
but you're,
women accept those who you.
wait,
A married
wait.
woman who's your captive,
But
you
if
can
you
have
look at
sex
the,
with her.
but if you look at this, it says if I have a captive woman,
That's married.
I can allowed to marry her.
No, it doesn't say that. Don't misread it. Stuck for Allah.
wait.
Stuck for Allah. Don't
Wait,
misread
also-
it. Read it again. You can't have sex with a married woman except if she's a captive woman. That means if you take a captive woman married, you can have sex with her. Read it. This is Sunan Abu Dawood, number 2150 for the context of the hadith, and Ibn Kathir.
Wait.
You want to bring up Sunan Abu Dawood?
Wait. So how is this? Oh, wait. So
You guys wanna
I don't
listen?
I can't
understand.
when I got the camera though.
Okay.
All right. You have a good day.
I'll leave him?
See you, bro.
I want to see you later?
Yeah, I'll see you.
Oh, you have a good day.
So you okay with that?
Wait. Say
Okay,
if
let
I
me
have.
give you practical.
Say if I have literally. Okay, I have a captive. Say if I have.
No, my friend, you're not listening. You're trying to defend
If I
something
have a captive woman.
that's married.
Where's my love, bro?
I'll see you later, bro.
Yeah, I see how you are. You leave
you're on the
you leave
camera,
your
though.
people for that blonde hair white man. I see what's up, bro.
Yeah, I'm on camera.
But tell him I said what's up. I got to be cameraman.
Oh, yeah.
Tell him it's reparations.
Even though your father is alive. Are you
Hey, I
okay
wanna
with
meet
that?
him.
Tell me before God, you okay with that?
Wait. If they get attacked.
Okay, jihad, astaghfirullah, jihad fi sabilillah, jihad.
Yeah.
I come and I attack. I take your mother who's married captive, and I take your sister who's married captive, and then we have sex with her. You okay with this? Please answer directly. Don't do the tap dance.
Technically, you wouldn't be okay with it
Okay,
because
good.
that happened to your
At least
family.
let us.
But that's the honest
all.
human answer. If it happened to your family.
424, but that's what you have to do in jihad because they are not Muslim. So thank you, at least you're honest. Now, if you want to still believe it, that's between you and God. You have the freedom of choice. The
But
difference with the Old Testament, that's about Israelite history. This is a command that's still binding on you if you have.
no. But I'm just saying that we have historical evidences around the world.
For what?
People still use the Old Testament for laws.
Okay, and people use the Quran for a lot of things.
I know.
ISIS does it. Are you okay with it?
I'm not okay with ISIS,
Okay, but are you? But they use the Quran.
but they
huh?
could do crazy things still.
Oh, but those same crazy people misuse the Bible. Why are you blaming the Bible?
But I'm just saying that.
But I didn't
some
misuse
people,
it. I
some
gave you the
people.
ayah.
But I'm saying like some people don't believe that the Old Testament is just the Old Testament. They do apply.
How? The new Jesus told us that we follow his law. Even your Quran says, this is your Quran, I'm going with your Quran. We are Ahl al-Injil, the people of the gospel, meaning we follow the gospel. That's chapter 5 of the Quran, Surah Al-Ma'idah 47. You want me to show it to you? We don't follow, we're not Ahl al-Torah, we are Ahl al-Injil.
But I thought we believe. Wait, Jesus said that you're supposed to follow the Old and the New.
No, Jesus said you follow him as he fulfills and perfects the old.
No, but I thought he said.
No, he didn't. Do not think
You
that
have to
China-
believe in every. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You know
I'm
what I'm
saying
talking
jot,
about.
jot, and tittle.
It's not, yeah.
Jot and
You're
tittle.
misquoting. Okay, but
Yeah.
here. And here, I'm going to read your Quran 350. And I have come confirming what was before me of the Torah, and to make lawful for you some of what was forbidden to you. So now, he says the Torah is true, but now I will make halal what was haram. So who do I follow? If there's something haram in the Torah, and Jesus says, I make it halal, who do I follow now? What Jesus says or what the Torah says? According to your Quran. Who do I follow?
But
And I have come confirming what was before me of the Torah, and to make lawful for you some of what's forbidden to you. That means if Jesus comes and I'm a Jew, the Torah says this is haram, this is unlawful. Jesus says I make it lawful. So
Yeah.
if I fear Allah and I follow Isa, do I then follow what he says is now okay, or I say no, Isa, I still keep the Torah?
you have to follow what he said.
Okay, that's my point. Even that passage you're quoting, finish it. It's not Matthew 5. Then read it. You have heard it was said, but I say to you.
Wait, because
I
I'm
say-
only saying this because you guys have Jewish Christians who say that they have to follow all the Old
Yeah, they
Testament,
can say
all the
what they want.
360 laws, or
They can say
all
what
the laws there
they
is.
can't follow.
Well, no, I
650
hear you.
laws.
So, but just know it's not just Jewish Christians. Those people, even in the Old Testament, we refer to them as Judaizers. They try to put the whole of the
Yeah.
Old Covenant upon New Covenant believers. But if you read, it's a beautiful passage. If you read Acts 15, it's not to stump you or anything. If you read Acts 15, it deals partially with this because what was happening in the early church, they didn't know what to do with all those new Christians that were coming in, right? And some of the Judaizers were trying to do just what you said. So I'm not denying that people have done that. I totally agree there. And they said, you got to follow this, you got to do this, you got to be circumcised, you can't eat that, right? Do all this stuff. They had a council and said, we're not going to put that, which we know our forefathers have been able to keep. Here's what you need to do. And it was a basic set of moral principles that Gentile believers would live by. So that's out of pocket to do that because we're saved by grace through faith.